Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. It's the worst day of the week. I'm just kidding. It's one of the best. We've got a back and bicep day on tap for you all. I was pretty proud of this. I'm not going to lie. I think it was last week. I was going for 405 by 5, and I didn't have any chance. It was my grip that gave out. I felt weak, and I dropped it after I think like 3 or 4 reps. And today we repped it out. We did 5 reps at 405 on the trap bar deadlift. That last rep was a struggle, I'll tell you that. It was one of those where I got kind of midway through that rep and thought, this probably isn't very smart. But then we grinded it out, finished it up. Then we moved into our rows that we've been doing, trying to progressively get stronger, get bigger. I know my form probably isn't very good in this, but I'm trying to push past that limit of 4 plates. I'm trying to get to 4 plates and maybe a 25, something like that. So I threw a 10 on there, and I was really just trying to once again, you want to focus on tempo and movement, but at this time I'm just trying to get them back there and kind of squeezing, trying to grow past that limitation of 4 plates. So we were moving it pretty decently. My left arm, man, that elbow pit, there's something going on, because I swear when I start to kind of flex that bicep, I think it's because I'm really trying to grow that left arm to kind of make it catch up to the right, that I've maybe overtrained it a little bit, so maybe the ligaments and tendons aren't doing so hot. So then we moved on to some just wide grip pull downs. I'm trying to be very controlled with this weight. I'm trying to go heavier, like I said. Really trying to just grow and just do as much as I can to build strength, because when you build strength, you build size. I think that's a pretty common thing. I didn't really like this angle, so you'll get 2 angles, and I didn't really like the other angle, but you're going to get 2 angles of pull downs. And like I said, just trying to be controlled with the weight, doing a little bit of a lean back. I've watched some videos recently that say that you engage more of your lats when you lean back a little bit. You don't want to be leaning all the way back to where you're doing the limbo, and you're trying to be almost parallel with the floor, but a little bit of a lean back, I guess, is good. Who knows? I'm just going based off of what I see and how I feel and what I try out. Then we go into some rows. I just wanted to knock these out. I was starting to get gassed on my back, so we just kind of rep these out. I think it was like 10 reps, maybe 12 reps of just some rows. Moved into our 5-minute burnout of rows, machine rows, cable rows, whatever you want to call them. 5 minutes, many sets and reps as you can do, as little rest as possible. I think this is going to be the game changer for this off season, and trying to grow into a cut, is doing these kind of high volume workouts. Then we went into some preacher curls. I did a wide grip just to see for a different feel, and then you can see I get gassed pretty quickly, and then I drop it to the close grip just to see if I can rep out a few more. And this was a difficult set, I'll say that. I actually, right after this, my last set, I dropped the weight down to a 10 and a 5 on each side instead of the 25s, because I just didn't feel like I was getting that right stretch and the right form and the right squeeze at the top. So if you have to, drop the weight. You're not a bitch for having to drop the weight. Sometimes you just got to drop it so you can get your reps and your sets done, and also kind of still push to failure with decent form. Concentration curls went a little probably heavier than, nope, this was my set with just the 20-pound weights. I started off with 25s, and I just felt like I wasn't, once again, doing the right form, and I wasn't getting the right squeeze, so I dropped down to 20s for this recorded set. Once again, just focusing on the squeeze at the top and stretching at the bottom. As you can see, I kind of tried to reposition my arm there. But yeah, I love these concentration curls. It's something you can really focus on your squeeze and your stretch on your bicep. I kind of like this exercise a lot, even if it's low weight and I'm trying to make sure I'm good with my form. Then we go into our final burnout of bicep curls. So you do those 5 minutes, as many as you can, seated, and it's a killer. It gives you a huge pump. But that was my workout. Tell me what you guys think about it. And if you haven't gotten out there, get out there and get your workouts done. Let's go. That's a good one.